right, it's Rusty. Rusty's No Man's Sky Connection. Let's say I'm Rusty. This is Rusty's No Man's Sky Connection, and we're going to play some Sudoku. And I've got titles to update, don't I? Give me a moment here. Yeah. Okay, the titles sort of changed. Let's go to Twitch and change the game. If you join because I'm saying I'm playing No Man's Sky, I might do that later today or early morning. We'll see. But right now I am trying to get set up here with for Sudoku. Thought I had gotten all that taken care of, but just walked through mentally the steps and realized, no, I didn't. It's all set up for No Man's Sky. And of course, Restream has made improvements to their system that basically mean that it's broken. It doesn't change the game that I'm playing or category. Okay, that should be updated now. And let's go back to solving some Sudoku puzzle. All right. I've got two puzzles to solve today. Puzzle number 142, which we're going to do first. Both of these are going to be medium. The other puzzle we'll be solving or working on is 138, which normally would have been last week, except there's not an 8th day in the week of, or in a week. So we're going with using that as a fill for a second puzzle for the week or for the day. All right, let's see if this is solvable. It certainly thinks it is. All right, so let's start gluing this thing in. One of these two, and one of these two will be because this 2 blocks all the others. These 2 cells were blocked already, as this one. I don't have anything blocking any of the others here for 2. Those 2 cells are only available. This entire row is blocked all the way over. Okay, now for 3s. There's 3 here. It looks like it's the only one. So we can say that one of these 3 is going to be 3. One of these 6 is going to be a 3. One of these 5 is going to be a 3. I got 3 possibilities up here. 6 possibilities here. Over here we've got 7 possibilities. Oh. And 4 up here. And another 7 possibilities. 4s. We've got 2 possibilities here. 2 down here. One of those is blocked by that. That means we've got a 4 here. One of these 3 is going to be a 4. Got 4 nope. 2 possibilities. All right. 5s. We've got 3 possibilities here for the moment. 3 here as well. Just different 3. Over here we got 4 possibilities. There is some overlap in the rows, obviously. 5 possibilities for a 5 here, and 4 here. 3 up here. 3 here. And that's pretty much it for 5s that we don't know anything about yet. 6s, I've got 3 possible places for a 6 here, and 4 here. Here I've got a 12 for a 6. Well, these two is going to be 5 now. 4 possibilities for 6 here. 4 here as well. Here we've got 3 possibilities. And looks like I've got 5 possibilities for 6 here. Alright, 7s. Looks like I've got 2 possibilities for 7 here, 2 here, 4 here, and 2 here, 4 here as well, and 4 down here. 8s, we've got 3 possibilities for an 8 here, 1 possibility here, which turns this into a 5. Tidy up that while we're for the 2 possibilities. Nope, we got an 8 already in place here. Here we've got 4 possibilities for an 8, 2 or 3 possibilities over here, 2 here, and 3 here. And that covers the 8s. We've now got 3 possibilities for 9 in this square. Got 4 possibilities for a 9. No, 2 possibilities for a 9 here. I don't. Here we've got 2 possibilities. And these 2 can't be 5s. Turns that into a 5, which means that is not well. And this is not a 5. Okay, back to nines. Top row is populated. I've got 4 possibilities for 9 in this square. Over here, we've got 2, or this one is a 9, meaning I've got 3 possibilities here. And looks like we can start solving. And I'm just going to do the quick assumption that these are correct. And that's not going to be a 5 now. Still got 3 possibilities there. Here I've got a 3 and 3. So free up these. One should be a 2 as a result. Clean up 2s and 3s in other squares. And that square as well. Let's see. Now I've got possibilities for 3 there. Four possibilities here. There. Okay. 7, 6, 7, 6 pair means neither of these can be 6. One of those is going to be 2, but that means this is going to be a 6 as well. So now we can clean up 6 here and over here. And we now have a single place for a 6 here. Space is here, but we'll come back to that. Clean up these 6s here. Got 2 places for a 6 there, here, and 4 in here. Now I got a couple of 5 and 2s to tidy up here. And it looks like that makes this into a 5. Doesn't tidy up anything above us, so we're good there. 7, 8, 3, 8, 3, 7, 3, almost a triplet. 7, 8, 7, 8 makes this into a 5. Clean up those. That becomes a 5, and it should have been a 5 earlier. So 7, 3, 8, 3, 7, 8, triplet. 7, 9, 9, 1, 3, 9, 1, 7, 9, 1, 3, 7, 8, 3, 3, 8, 3. Ooh, got a 5. That makes that into a 9. This becomes a 5. This becomes a 1. This becomes a 7. That becomes a 3, 8, and the nature triplets make that a 7. 4, 3 pairs. So the 3s no longer fit here. That becomes a 2. That becomes a 3. These are not 3s. Also now these are 2s. Got a 9, 2 pair, 4, 3 pair. This becomes a 9. That's a 1, not an 8. 7 there. Oh, what a 7. 8 there. Either 8 and 9 there. 9 there. Not an 8 there. 9, 6, 3, 6, 3, 9, 3 in that row. Not a 7, so that's a 6. That's a 7. Not a 6 here. 8, 4 pair. D. All right. 8s and 8s mean these don't get to be 8s. That gets to be an 8. That's a 6 and a 7. Not a 6 here, so that's going to be a 6. 3, 6 over here. This is going to be a 9. Not a 7 or 7 here. Makes that into a 7. This becomes a 3 and a 7. Not a 3, not a 3. Not a lot of help with those at the moment, but we'll get that. That becomes a 9. So I got a 4, 3, 4, 8, 4, 2, 8, 3. That 2 is alone in the key or in the row. So that's because here we got a 3 and a 2. That becomes a 4. That becomes a 2, 8, 4, 3, 4, 3, and 8. So a total of 11 minutes and 29 seconds for the first puzzle. And let me load up the puzzle 138. Play again. Enter. And this is one of the things I try to not or preset up before we run these, but I can't put in 2 puzzles at the same at the moment I can't run the Sudoku game. It was 2 separate options here, so all right, let's see if this is considered valid. It is. So the timer is running. We got a 1 here and another 1 down here. Means I got 3 possibilities for 1 here. 4 possibilities for 1 here. 3 possibilities here and here. Here we've got 4 possibilities. Here we've got those, and we've got 4 possibilities here as well. All right, 2. Got 2 possibilities here because both 2 in the column and the 2 in the row. This is at least not yet. So we've got 3 possibilities for 2 here and 2 possibilities here. 2 possibilities for 2 there because, well, I don't have a 2 blocking this one here. These 2 will be blocking. One of them. So we've got 3 possibilities here and here. So now we go to 3s. I've got 2 pairs or a pair of 3s on the board. So let's add a couple possibilities there. Unfortunately, it means that all of these cells in the bottom 2 or bottom 3 squares have the possibility of being a 3. So let's fill those. I've got 5 possibilities for 3 here. Or 3 possibilities and 3 possibilities here as well. Over here we've got 5 possibilities so far and 4 possibilities here. With 4s, I've got a solve of a 4 here, 2 possibilities here, 2 possibilities here, 2 possibilities here and a couple more, 4 possibilities. 5s. We've got 2 possibilities for 5 here because of this 5 and this 5. Those are the only 2 5s on the board, so let's fill in the other cells that could potentially be a 5 in those 2, or that row and that column, and then pretty much we got another solve of a 5 here. So that turns those 2 into possible 5s. And we've got several possible 5s here. And 3 possible 5s. 6s. One of these 2 is going to be a 6, like this one, because that one's blocking it. That blocks the other one there, so we have 3 possibilities for 6 here. 2 here. 2 here. 3 possibilities for 6 here, and that takes care of the 6s. Get 2 possibilities for 7 here and here. We got solved 7 there, and that takes care of the 7s for now. 8s, we've got an 8 here, and that looks like it. So 5 possibilities for an 8 here. 4 possibilities for an 8 in this square. So right there. 2 possibilities up here. All kinds of possibilities here. Every cell could potentially be an 8. Here we've got 5 possibilities. Down here we've got 6 possibilities. Got 7 or 6 possibilities here as well. And down here it looks like we've got 6 possibilities again. 9s. So we've got a 9 there and a 9 here. That means one of these 2 is going to be a 9. We've got a 9 here, which means one of these 2 is going to be a 9. Up here we've got 3 possibilities now. We've got 5 possibilities here. And I've got 2 possibilities here. All right. Just doing the Canon scan. I am not seeing any singletons as far as only 1 digit in the, or earmarked in the square, or in the cell. So now I need to run through and see if we've got any that are fundamentally singletons for the row, square, or column. So A3, A23, A13, A23, A3, 23, A23, 231, 2313. This does have an effect because we've got 3 possible numbers here filled in. That means that anything that I've earmarked here can't be in one of these other or elsewhere in the row. Occasionally we run into that in in columns as well, but not today, at least not yet. 1616 doesn't help me anything at the moment. 8, 5, 8, 5. Okay, nothing useful there at the moment. No, we're there. I'd say this pair of 7s here has an effect, but it doesn't because these two 7s already eliminated them from the other two squares in the row. Means we've got an 8, 6, 8, 6, or 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6 here, 8, 4, 6, 4, 6 here. Not particularly useful. Now, the only digit here that's also over here, well, the digits here that are here are the 8 and 1. Unfortunately, that's not enough, but okay, pair of 9s. Not useful. 9, 5, 3, 9, 5, 3. So I've got a 9, 5 pair here. There are other 3s, but I don't have a 9, 5, or 9 and we've got a 9 down here. So the 5 is definitely a pair, but that's already taken care of. Right. I was hoping for this to be. Wait a moment. No, 2 9s here. 3 up here. Okay. And I've got those 2. Alright, looks like I get to start doing punts a little earlier than I normally like. With a 1, 6 here. See if that gets me to a breakage. So that becomes a 6. Not a 6. That becomes a 6. 1, not a 6. So that becomes a 6. Yep. These couldn't be, oh, couldn't be a 6 because I had already displaced it. That becomes 8, 4, 7. Not 8's down here. 9, 1, 3, so not 1's here. We'll take care of that. Not a 7. So that becomes a 7. Not 8's here. 8, 5, 8, 5, 9, 9, 5. Maybe comes in useful. Not an 8, not a 4, not an 8. So that didn't lead to breakage. Means I may have to back all that out. And I'm going to do that and see if I get to a point with one of those two that does give me breakage. Because if it does, then yes, that is a solution. Otherwise, I run into the possibility I've got 2 viable solutions, which means I have to look elsewhere for solutions. Okay, that's not an 8 there now. These are not 8s because I've got a 7, 8 pair there. And 4, 6 pair here. Okay, not a 6, so that's a 6. That's not a 6. This is a 6. 4, 6. So not a 4. All right. And that confirms one of my concerns, that pair is also dependent upon something else. So we are going to back that out, and I'm going to try punting someplace else. Let's see, any place where I've got known doubles. No, but I've got a triplet here. Let's try that. Go with a 3 there. That turns this into a 2. Not a 2. That becomes an 8. And we've got some 8s to clean up now. A 8, 9. Now we've got a 9, 5 pair here. That turns this into an 8. Already cleaned up the 8s there. Oop, clean up that one properly. Got an 8, 5. Pair of 8s up here to clean up. And here. Pair of 3s we can clean up now. That makes one of these two a 3. Fortunately, we've got 3 possibilities. 4, 5, 6 here. One of these two will be 2. Which not a 9, because I got the 9, 5 pair above. That becomes a 9. Which just kind of cleans up those 9s a little bit. Still have those two possible for 9. I have 2 possibles for 9 here as well. Leaves way too much open. Okay, 1, 3, 1, 3. We may be punting there. We'll see. 1, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4. Or 3, 4. And neither of those give me help. Well, let's try dealing with that. Nope, that doesn't help me. What I'm working on is getting to breakage. Breakage is where something I've placed prevents another cell from having any appropriate or any possible value. Okay, there's one of them. So 3, 1 there can't be it with the steps we've been through with the 8, 2, 3, and I already decided that the 8, 3 does not help me. Let's try up here with a 5, 9, see if that gets me anything. So that gives me a 3, 9 here. This becomes a 9. 1, 2, 1, 2, got 85857 here. 8585 here. We're going to end up with breakage here with that 9-5 foot combination that I had selected. So let's try swapping that. So I got an 8-9 out of that over here. And unfortunately, that doesn't give me much leeway either. Let's add those and see if this combination leads to breakage or not. Does not look like it. Doesn't mean it's correct, just means there's no immediate breakage. Okay, 8343, nope, useful there. 1585852, 512, 512, 16, 156, 56, 536. Also go with the 1-6 combination here. We have 4, 8, 7, 6 pairs there. 193 there, so not a 1 here. 8, not a 1 here. Still 2 possibilities for 1 up there. Okay. Seven, 6 pair. Let's go with that. Ooh. Well, okay. Okay, that leads to breakage. So let's reverse that 7, 6 pair. Back. Becomes a 7, 6. That becomes a 7. This is a 6. Okay, that's breakage. Why is it not marked as break? There's someplace else. Can't be a 6. That can't be a 6. Okay, let's clean up the, I think the 1-6 is where we run into the breakage. So, let's see what we can do instead. Try swapping them. I think we ended up with one of them that did not break things. Five twos, so not a two there, not five there, there. Not a five or two here, that's three. Three there. 9. These cannot be 8. Neither 4 nor 3. That one. 8, 2. Nope, doesn't help me yet. 4, 3 pair. 2 pair. Neither being useful else or particularly useful elsewhere at the moment. I got a 2 here and possible conflict here, but this is a singleton 2 in the column. So now I've got 8, 3, 8, 3 pair. So this is an 8 here. Turns this into a 3, this into an 8. That becomes 9, 3. This becomes a 5. This is now a 2. 4, 5 as well. 4, 3, 1, 2. Oh, breakage. All right, let's leave the 1, 6 alone for now. Actually, let's go back even further. Don't know if it's the 9. Let's try swapping out this 2, 8 combination that 2, 8, 7. 2, 8, 3. All right. So if I put this or make that into an 8, doesn't help with the 2, 3 pair, but maybe it's useful elsewhere that I didn't see. Still don't see it. Pair of 8s there, pair of 8s there, combination, cross. 1, 5, 2. That's not the only 2 in the column or in the row. All right, let's try 9 up here. Turns this into a 9. And a 5, 3, 5, 3 pair that turns that into a 1. Now we've got 2, 3 pair there. Turns this into a 4. Which doesn't help a lot, but it's maybe useful. Tidy up a little bit. again stymied. Let's try throwing some confusion in here. Now I've got a 1-8, 1-8 pair here, which doesn't really help much. 1-8, 1-8, that does help. So not 8 or 1 here, not an 8 here. 4-3, 4-3 pair, mix that into 2. Clean up. That becomes an 8. 3, 4, 5, 6 pair square. Not useful, not much else square, but okay, that leads to breakage. I believe that was the 9 at the top. No, that was the 8. Or the selection of the 3 at the bottom. Try an 8 here. That turns that into 3. Clean up on aisle 3. And 8. That into a 5. 4-6 pair. That doesn't help me much. One, 2, 8, 1, 8, 1, 8, 2, 1, 8, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2. 8, 1, 8, 1. Makes this into a 6. That turns that into 4. That's 3. This becomes a 6. Now I've got a singleton 5 in the square. That turns that into 1 and 6. 8, 2, 1. Four, 6. 8, 4. 9, 3, 9, 3 turns that into 8. Becomes an 8. That's 1, or 1 and 8. That becomes a 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. 9, 3 pair. Not in a combination. Oh, well, actually it does. Since both of these, actually all of those, that break thing. Wait, does not break things. That becomes a 3. That becomes a 9. So 9 and 3 here. Not a 1, so that becomes a 5. This becomes a 7, 9, 2, 5, 1, 8, 5, 3, 5, 2, 7, 8, 1, and 32 minutes to solve that one. 32 minutes. 34 seconds. Wow, that took me a lot longer than I normally would have expected. Notes on here? And we will try another puzzle tomorrow. I hope I don't end up with another 34 or 32 minute, 33-minute puzzle, but it can happen. So let's give this. Let me post this up here, but I'll do that after the stream. I want to say thanks to anybody who jumped in and said hello. That I may have been a little busy working on solving the puzzle when that happened. Distractions, you know how they go. All right, thanks everybody. We will see you tomorrow.